Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. So it's away we go then. Lionel Messi, one of the greatest, perhaps the greatest ever, European Player of the Year so many times. The first of those way back as a 22-year-old, Jim, in 2009.
Yeah, and it came after such a great season. Treble winners with his side, of course, capped off with a very memorable European win in Rome.
I remember him picking up his boot after losing it when scoring that goal. Messi! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Aguero. Oh, well played, well played. Has a look and plays it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mateus, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. And that's a good-looking ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar driving forwards. Conte. And this is Aguero. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's been given away. Neymar! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
And he shoots! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Aguero. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Aguero. And it's Aguero. Aguero powering forward here. Steaming on goalwards. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Schneider, good, strong midfield running here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Opts for safety. Scholes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Conte, Oh, that's a fine interception. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Scholes. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Dani Olmo. Neymar. No way through. And it's Messi. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And it's been played through. Kimmich. And this is Del Piero. It's a promising position. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's Aguero! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't...
Aguero! He's done very well to get to that.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Aguero. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Aguero. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Del Piero. Yeah. Dani Olmo. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Schneider looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Munich clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi. Adams wins the duel this time. Cafu makes a move down the right. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Schneider. And here's Del Piero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Schneider gets it away. And this is Aguero. It's Aguero! Nearly, but not quite. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Pinches it off him. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Aguero. Aguero going face-to-face with his great rival. And he shoots! Scholes. And it's Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Conte. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Oh, that was vital. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
So changes afoot here and from both
El
sides.
dorsal 7.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kessié. Oh, that's nice. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o running with intent. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? He has a look up. Decent chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Aguero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schneider.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, can they get him away? Aguero! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make it. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Opts for safety. Timber cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Bruyne. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne. And here's Yamal. Real chance here. Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And he can clear it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's had a shot! And he's there to clear it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. And here's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball.
Monaco definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zanetti cuts it out. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And here's Aguero. Yamal. Neymar. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo! He's delivered all right. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, he's not getting past him there.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Time and again they are repelled. He's well positioned here. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time.
Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Monaco cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference.
And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Played into space. Messi looking to receive it in space. And this is Kante. And a chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And here's Aguero. Messi is having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. He's cut it out. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. And it's Neymar. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Showing good feet. He's in a great position here. And they've got rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Dembele. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that's well seen too. Timber. For Xavi Alonso. Monaco ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Vieira. Neymar. And the return pass. And it's Conte. And he plays one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zanetti. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's De Bruyne. No, he's not getting his way this time. Caceres can clear it away. And here's Dembele.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Well, this ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Searching pass he's played there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Bruyne. This is a promising build-up. De Bruyne. De Bruyne driving forwards. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And this is Messi. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Munich nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Pinches it off him. Great vision. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Thinks about the shot. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pirlo wins the duel this time. And he's worked it through. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, a breakthrough already. Just eases him off the ball. Hazard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pirlo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Aguero. Oh, Aguero! And that's a good finish. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Dani Olmo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? It's Aguero! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Neymar. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. And smartly reclaimed. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. Wriggles his way through. He is through here! Luis Suarez. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Bangladesh with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Short changes him with that pass. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Dani Olmo. Vieira. And it's Azar. Oh, that was vital. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. And this is Aguero. Messi finding himself in space. Vieira. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Thuram. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, right place, right time. Oh. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf looking to pass their way up the pitch. That pass has been well intercepted. That's good running with the ball. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bangladesh can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Pirlo. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's a little off target. Oh, sweet feet. Seedorf. Dani Olmo. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dani Olmo.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
It's run loose here. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Now it's Aguero. And it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. Ronaldo chasing after it. Pirlo. And here's Suarez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Oh, good take and a good air. Hazard! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now, can they get him away? Neymar receives it in a wide position. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Pirlo. And here's Aguero. Aguero going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! And here's Neymar. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Caceres did well to stay calm there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been knocked clear. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. This might spell danger. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Owen, showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it...
Aguero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. Neymar on a strong run here. Chiellini cuts it out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there.
Messi! That's an imaginative pass. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. Well, that is one way to stop him. And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of it.
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Kane.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Aguero. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This is their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Looking tidy in possession here. "30 minutes gone. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Owen is onto it in a flash. And reclaimed it in a trice. Robson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he get it through? Robson. Robson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Albert Ferrer is the guilty party there. Caceres. Schlotterbeck is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dani Olmo. And here's Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Aguero. Xavi Alonso. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Aguero. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please turn
It's an
your
eye-catching
attention to the
scoreline,
screen
but
for
it's a
information
fair reflection
provided
on
by
what
the
we've
local
just seen
police.
in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he goes cross-field. O'Reilly. For Xavi Alonso. Lampard. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? O'Reilly receives it in a wide position. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo running with intent. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Robson. And it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso was in no mood for any of that. Lampard. That's good play. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Pinches it off him. Robson. And it's Xavi Alonso. O'Reilly. Now Robson. This is a promising build-up. It's Kane! And that's a good finish. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 60 minutes is number 21, Harry Kane!
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Owen. Lampard. O'Reilly. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Aguero. And he's picked it up out wide. That'll be a corner. Zanetti with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Albert Ferrer. Xavi Alonso. Dani Olmo. And this is Messi. Now the delivery. And that has been cleared. Nicely aimed pass. Robson. Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. In with the challenge. Lampard. Now O'Reilly. Now it's Kane. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Dani Olmo clears without hesitation. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Dani Olmo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Aguero. And it's Lampard. Aguero. Kessié.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fermin. He's beaten the last man. And he shoots! And that really should have been that.
Fermin is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Lampard. Messi. Just 5 minutes left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's burst through! Big chance! That is great defending, so alert.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Kane. And this is Kane. He's got away. It's Kane!
2 added minutes has been
Now that
indicated.
is commitment to the cause. corner number 2 then. And he's gone backward here, and he's cut it out. James Rodriguez has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Schlotterbeck. That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dani Olmo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks...
Messi! Oh, crossbar! That is great defending, so alert.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Floated through. Neymar. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Just eases him off the ball. Dani Olmo. Now it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Messi. De Bruyne. And it's Modric. Some really good ball movement. Still goalless. Now it's Aguero, and here's De Bruyne. Neymar. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's bust, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Opts for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Modric. De Bruyne. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. Conte. Now it's Aguero. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, another...
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's there! The first significant strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lovely bit of skill. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Taken back almost at once. Passing nice and neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. It's Aguero! And no mistake. Barcelona are back in business. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So they... Aguero! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Marquinhos. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with int. And Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that. Vieira. De Bruyne does really well there. He is strong. And here's Messi. That's tidy.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting. Played out towards the right wing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aguero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing good feet. Opts to play. Oh, he's having a go!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 14, Agüero. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 20.
Totti plays it short.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Neymar.
La asistencia
Now it's Messi.
asciende a 96.628
Ball's gone astray.
espectadores.
Cross goes in, he leaps for it! He will be livid with himself.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's neat. Forced to go back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Cucurella. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Neymar. Yamal. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intent.
Oh, shooting chance! And again! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Very nicely done. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's there to belt it away. And this is Rooney. He is through here. Great chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Stood up well to him there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not a hint of offside here. Alaba clears it away. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Habrá 3
Rodri.
minutos de descuento.
He's found a way through. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Totti. And here's Rooney. Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Mohun Bagan have gone with what looks like 3-6-1, Jim Beglin. What do you think?
Well, what tends to happen...
Rooney!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. Shoots! It's there! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So, a breakthrough already. Tonali, and it's Gerrard. And here's Rooney. Look at... And the shots! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Aguero. Aguero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes a shot! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Bergkamp. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Gerrard. Now it's Rooney. And it's Bellingham. Showing good feet. Tonali. To Gerrard. And here's Rooney. Aimed at the far side. Dani Olmo. 30 minutes gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? And he's cut it out. Bellingham. Messi. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. And it's Tonali. That's Gerrard. And it's Alaba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way past, and here's Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Conte. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Great vision. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
There will be 1 minute
Gerrard
added time.
does well not to be outdone there. And it's Bergkamp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. Danny Olmo receives it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate.
Takes a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Alaba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played out wide.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. That's very neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. And across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Kante. He has found the way through. Taken off it pretty forcefully. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. Kante. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dani Olmo is onto this. And it's a corner, and we have our very first corner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! Wonderful Aguero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Kante. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Caceres. Conte. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. That's a good run he's making there. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. And that has sent him sprawling. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. And the finish! In he goes again! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully... Oh, he's been caught napping!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Iniesta.
That's going in strongly.
Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira. That is Conte. Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. Alaba cannot be beaten that easily.
Has been indicated.
Modric. And that is a little undercooked. He's found space here. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Rodri. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Well seen. That's the end of the first 45. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Just a quick
Munich
announcement.
absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Substitution in progress.
Down to business again. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Schlotterbeck. Cannavaro. Schlotterbeck. Iniesta. And here's Nunez. Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Dani Olmo! Always going over the top.
Dani Olmo most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Cucurella. Now Modric. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Modric wins the duel this time. Nunez. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Drives it in. De Gea deals with that nice and simple. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Iniesta. Cristiano Ronaldo. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that... Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Iniesta. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Dani Olmo just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 19, Messi. Number 10, Neymar.
Messi plays it short. Messi.
Number 17, Conte.
And now they can spring out of defence.
11, Rooney.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way past.
Number 15,
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Now it's Darwin. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And it's Vieira. And this is James Rodriguez. Scholes. James makes a dash for it. That is good strength. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
James Rodriguez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Caceres, and it's Totti. And here's Mbappe. Totti finding himself in space. Very nicely done. Opts to play it back. Chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Quick reminder today, please have your
Any
entry
reflections
tickets
on what
at
you've seen,
hand,
Jim?
as it's time
I
to
think we
announce
just saw a
today's
team
lottery
winning
numbers.
by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.